Are you upside down? Well, guess what? Ha 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 ha! Be colorful, my minions. Be colorful. Yes. Anyways, everybody, welcome. Yes. So first of all, this is actually going to be an update on our computer project, but also in a bunch of other things. So, but as you know, since one of the previous updates, if you name a mob dinner bone and if you name a mob dinner bone, any mob at all, it will turn upside down, as you see. And I think you guys have all heard of that by now. If you haven't, well then, here you go. Wow, yes. Anyways, but also now, as of the 1.7.3 update, which I am now in actually 1.7.4, if you name a sheep, well, now, if you name an animal, I think still capitalize J-E-B for Jeb, that will make any animal turn upside down as well as dinner bone, but they might have changed that. But if you name a sheep, lowercase J-E-B for Jeb, and then a little dash at the end, an under dash, then they will do this. They will turn colors. Now, if you shear them, sadly, they won't give you all the wool. Yeah, shears. They will just give you the original color they had, and then they won't. I think they will eventually go back, but yeah. But anyways, yeah, they're having a color party, right? Yes, this is. It just looks fun. I think they can spawn naturally. Also, hold on. Time set 0. I also know that baby zombies can spawn on chickens. It's very rare spawn, but I've never seen one, but I've seen it in videos. You're not a sheep. You imposter. You imposter. Get out. Anyways, we are now back in our computer world, and I'm going to show you the computer, then I will talk to you about other things. Okay, so are you ready? And behold. Yes, thank you, just in time. So, it's a little different than what you saw last time. So last time, let's go over what you saw. So you saw, obviously, the screen, right? It goes all the way down. It goes down, this is the redstone field. So what will happen is power will go into these, they'll go up, and each one is a 2x2 square, just so, right? Okay, then I made the keyboard. Now the keyboard, each individual key goes down, and this one goes to here, this one goes to here, and then they all go, the first layer goes through here, up, over, and I have all 26 letters on the first row. Then on the second row goes down to here, and goes up through here to its spots. And then the third row, which took the longest, because I was thinking of how to do this, goes under, what are you guys doing here? It goes down all the way through here, which I dug out with an efficiency shovel and survival, and it goes to here. And I didn't hook up Y or Z. Wait, no, these aren't supposed to be here. Just ignore these. These were going to be Y and Z, but I connected them using a little here. So it all goes up the keys. The keys aren't doing anything right now, but that's how I did the keys. I know there's a much more compact way, but since I did this in a super flat world, and since I made this like a month ago, I just was too lazy to make an update video on it. Sorry guys. Yeah. So that's what it is. You guys can think of ways to make it. I know it's more compact than this, but I just liked having it spaced out and organized and linear. So I like the longer paths. Anyways, I also manage, I haven't done much, but so far I have the on and off switch. And first of all, when you turn it on, it goes and it says, well, let me just show you first, and then I'll explain. Okay, and it's building the T for TP null, And then let's just wait. And what happens is it's going down here and it's sending a pulse, but it's also eventually going to send a pulse to this piston. Once it gets to this piston, the key is going to disappear, right? Yes. The power will still be on, but the piston will be distracted, so yeah. Then once I do this, I haven't done it yet, but I'm going to open up a home screen, and then I'm gonna hook up the keys to a program which will allow you to move across the home screen. Then we can start building more applications. But also, so it goes to here. It says, oh, that's why it won't work. Sail, lowercase say. Okay. It goes on, and it goes in. So yeah, the piston normally is extended, and then once it gets there, when the power goes through, it goes here, and it goes to all the lines that lead to the selected squares. And what I ended up doing for this is I can count, oh my, the flying takes forever, does it not? I ended up counting the 2x2 squares on here, and I just did the math here. So like every 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, bam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, bam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, bam. Until I got to the top of the T part. That's where I just put all this. I did do some slight alterations to it, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to extend this. I don't need it to be in the pattern it is, but it's going to go way out. And there's just, every program is going to have maybe one. Actually, the big programs are probably going to have like 500 of these lines, each controlling a certain part of the program. So this is going to be fun. Yes. But now when you turn it off, it says shutting down. Please wait 2 minutes before turning back on, or computer will get buggy. That's A, for this to go back, because if you turn it back on, it's not going to get power, the key's not going to appear, then the computer won't turn on, but power will be on, and then you just got problems. So after that, you can go ahead and turn it back on, but it will also work because these applications are going to take 2 minutes to reload. I haven't built them yet, but I know it will take a while for the redstone to toggle. Also, when you're playing on this, it works. I have little chunk generators, machines that generate the chunks for you, but you might want to be in, well, far render distance if you have a good computer, really far render distance if you have a good computer, because it'll load faster. However, there's going to be so much redstone going on that it will be hard, but yeah, if you press the A key, you see the signal. It works for all keys now, even Y and Z. Okay, now let's talk about everything else that's going on. Will you admire my hours of work? Yes. So in our LP world, yes, I was talking about a build, and I am so excited. I've been collecting materials, and in fact, just before I recorded this, and just after I record this, I will go back to work. And yes, I'm not going to give anything away, but the time of being a noob is over. It's over, you hear. I'm also planning, though, after that, to get back to Terraria, and I recorded an episode of The Hunger Games, like some of you guys asked me to. And so that's a funny story. If you guys want me to upload it, just ask me. I will. But otherwise, I'm not, because okay. So I was doing really well. I was decked out in full iron, and I was waiting at the center because the other guy in the arena, we were the last 2 people. He agreed to meet me in the center, and we'd fight off. Okay, so I had 10 minutes left in my video. I waited those 10 minutes at the center. He could not find the center, and finally, I was just like, I have to leave now. So I stopped the recording permanently, and then he shows up. After, so basically, yeah, he shows up after I stopped the recording, so you guys couldn't see my victory. You guys don't have any proof now, but he shows up the very minute I press the the end recording button, and let's just say I got so upset at him that he just didn't survive longer than 2 seconds after that happened. Let's just say that. Anyways, that's a little update. Next video should be TP No Plays Minecraft. If not, I will do something else like Hunger Games again, and this time I won't have hopefully as many problems. Anyways, I'll see ya. Goodbye. And watch out for colored sheep, chicken riding bugs, Boy Scout zombies from Virginia. And what else? Upside down creatures, yes. Minecraft is a strange place. What have you done, Dinnerbone, Jeb, everybody, all of you people. Goodbye.